Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where I just loaded up the game here and was treated to a very strange sight indeed. No notifications up here. That's a little wild. I don't know what's going on with that, but sure. We're currently this kid, we're 15 years old, and we are in a Stewardship Education focus, presumably because of our domain limit. Sure. And we need to think about going after some of these areas over here. If I recall correctly, we were trying to press this guy's claim, but we didn't have the prestige yet. Yeah, looks like that's what we've got going on here. So we're going to be able to call a hunt and host a grand feast as soon as we come of age, which will be in a little bit under a year. Not long under. I think we were also thinking about declaring on this guy, if I remember correctly. Let's see here. Not a great claim, and this would make him a 1 province. We could go after him after, though. We could do that. I would also really, really like to get this guy under control. There's just not a lot that we can do there, unfortunately. And he has dual kingdom titles. But that would be something that we'd want a claimant for. There's just not much. There is not much there. This guy I'd love to go after too. I really, really would. Again, not much for claimants, actually. He's his liege's child, minus 100 reasons. Okay, so that's unlikely to happen. Yeah, we don't really have any claimants here. We could invite her to our court. It's a pressed claim. I don't think that that will actually allow us to press it because it's a male ruler. Yeah, no. Okay. So we can't go after that. And Carthage is an empire tier realm. So we're going to be best off doing several duchy level claims here. Really, we should do like this duchy. That would be the one to go for. But I think our first move here really should be Treveria. So we're going to wait until we come of age here. Again, I would like to go after this kingdom as well. Do we have a good option here? Potentially. He's his liege's child. He is too. Yeah, not really any options there. That's fine. That is fine. If we had more options to go after some of these, I would say that we're probably going to end this series on episode 100. As it is, I'm not sure we'll quite be there. There's an independence faction brewing here. And we could probably do something about that, right? Can we negotiate with any of these? We don't have any children, of course. We're not of age. We may end up having to fight these guys. It wouldn't be the end of the world. We don't need to get rid of any vassals right now. And in fact, we probably don't for basically the rest of the game. Is my current theory. We'll see how true that is. I wouldn't mind going after these guys either. Getting that cleaned up. But I think we'll wait to do that until after this faction. 15 months? That's a long time. We could do this right now. Would Carthage join this? No. They're not Canaanite. Okay. We're going to raise up our men-at-arms here, and we're going to head on in. That war is actually already over. They just don't know it yet. That said, they do have multiple holdings. We just don't necessarily know that... Well, it is over. We just don't know that we don't have to move anything else. Hey, we're Midas touched. Fantastic. So, step 1 here. We became the new culture head. Yes, we can choose a lifestyle focus. We're actually going to go for diplomacy because we want to grab forced vassalage as early as possible. We are going to switch back to stewardship later, after we get forced vassalage. But for now, we're going to revoke this guy's title, and we're going to revoke this guy's title, making ourselves personally quite a bit stronger. I like it. These guys will fire in 5 months. And that should be okay. We should have this wrapped up by then. So in we go. It's very laggy when we have the vassal tab open. Let's not do that. We have a lot of vassals, turns out. Like, several of them. So we're going to head on in over here. This is going to stack wipe them instantly. Well, not quite instantly, but very close. And this will be over. Cool. This siege will end it. There we go. And that's fantastic. So that's a demand artifact. Get out of here with that. And we're going to grant this over to a random noble and this to a random noble as well. I would like to move those into, like, this kingdom, I feel like. There we go. That'll do. We just want kings under us, not lowly counts. Why would we want to count? Okay, when are these guys going to fire? 2 months? Sounds good. We'll just wait on that. We're not surprised that there's going to be a faction after we took over. We should work on getting ourselves some additional bargaining chips, though, and we will definitely do so. Okay. We'll get ourselves some bargaining chips. Fantastic. We're going to focus on appeasing our own vassals. Thank you very much. We could probably, like, bribe these guys out of this faction, but I kind of want to fight them. Fighting them now would mean we don't fight them later. And that sounds good to me. This guy very well might be the last ruler, by the way. He is only 16 right now. If he doesn't get murdered or die young in some way, that may well be possible. We will not be threatened. So here's that independence demand. And where are they at? Okay. I think we'll hang out over here. Drop a rally point here. And how many troops do we need to deal with Thrace? Not many. Okay. Sounds good to me. We're going to go for our standard, like, 25k stack, I think. Okay, that's a 50k stack. That'll work. More than we needed, but it's fine. Okay, so this siege is going to be incredibly quick. We now have ticking war score on our side. We are going to split off forces here, and we're going to split our bombards, not our crossbowmen. Our bombards are going to split off, as well as 10k levies is more than enough. We'll go for 15k, just to be a little on the safer side. And we'll put a siege commander in here. What do we got? Anybody? Really scraping the bottom of the barrel here. Okay, this guy will do. And next up, we want to go after some battles, if we can find some. It doesn't really look like we can. There's a few guys out over here. A few guys out over here. I think the majority of their troops are over in the India area. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. Trying to scrape together some enemies. I think for now, we're going to let them group up a bit. And we're going to spread out here and just keep our supplies up. That'll be fine. Really? You're really going to do that? Okay. We're going to go stack wipe these guys. They're commanded by ruler, which I don't love. We may capture her, and that wouldn't be great for us. But we didn't capture her. Cool. She's doing it again. Although this time it's not led by the ruler. So that's good. We'll just stack wipe that, and they're doing it again. We're not getting a lot of war score from that, to be clear. But we are getting opportunities to get some captures. Okay. Seems reasonably fine. Okay, I want to move back over this direction. Actually, I would like to check in with these guys up here. They're moving around up over that way. That's not great, if I'm honest, but it's okay. We're at 18% from occupation. We do have ticking, and that's great. We'll just continue to occupy over this direction. No big deal here. I would like it if their armies were grouped together more, perhaps on a shore. That would be nice. That's mostly the opportunity that we're looking for right now. I don't want to go after the guys down in India. That's just so far away. So we're going to come over this direction. Not too concerning at this moment. These guys are going to have to die. We don't want them to siege back Constantinople. And then there's this force up here that we can go after afterwards. We don't have a leader here. This guy can be in charge. Sure, we can be a generous liege. That'll be okay. So we'll take over this siege next, and we are at 44% from occupation. Looks good. Boy, supply limits are pretty low over here. We'll just park like this. That'll be fine. These castles will fall. We are now at 60% from siege. Well, 59, but close enough. Okay, 62. They're raising up over here again. That's very ambitious. I mean, that is getting us some small amount of battle war score. Not much, but a tiny amount. So there is that. Really, again, I'm going to let them raise for a bit. They have like 100 days before they're raised. We're just going to stop here. And yeah, we're going to let them raise for a while. We're at 70% from occupation. We have a son, so that's our player heir. Fantastic. Okay. It would take us 14 days to get there. Sounds good. Again, we're just going to let them raise up here as much as possible. Cool. About 30 days left. Let's go ahead and go in here. This siege is over, and we will continue to press down over this way. There we go. And we'll head back over here. Where are these guys at? Where indeed? Where did they go? It would be good to know. There's a lot of places they could have gone, to be fair. It's rather a large empire. Down in India. Okay. Well, that's fine. We're going to continue to siege, and we're going to group these guys together at this point. We're going to have to go down to India, I think, in order to get some battle war score. That will be necessary eventually. We do have 3% from battles. Okay. We're going to group these guys together, and... oh, hello! They showed up over here. I love it! We're going to come over and land, like, over here. Actually, I'm just going to park in that sea tile, and we'll see where we want to land once we get there. So we will continue to siege up over this direction. We're at 99% from occupation, so we can only get 1% more there. We have embarked, and we will be down here pretty shortly. I'm thinking down over here. Try to cut them off. No, right here. We come in, and we fight them immediately. Yes, we have a malice for recently disembarked. It doesn't matter. They lose this fight badly. Those are multiple stack wipes happening. We stack wiped over 25,000 troops there. That was huge. So we're going to come down over this way and fight them. I don't know if we catch them here or not. We do not. We want to walk down this way and catch them where we can. Looks like it's right here. Cool. These guys are going to continue to siege up over this direction for now, even though we're not going to get war score from it. I just wanted to get that in case they siege something back. They're at 61% from occupation right now. Okay. So we're going to finish this battle. I don't think that's... Actually, that was not a stack wipe. Okay. We're going to stop moving, and we are going to split off a couple units here. They are going to come back over here and slow siege this back with a siege commander, while the rest of our troops move down over this way and try to eliminate these armies. In we go. Fantastic. We should have no problem with this. Yeah, this is fine. This is completely fine. They may have had some stack wipes there. I don't think they did. I don't think they had stack wipes there. We're 97% war score right now. And at this time, I want these guys to come in. Well, I would like to come siege this back, but there's kind of no point. By the time they get there, it's a little bit pointless. Okay. We're 97% right now. We have 6 months left here. We're 98%. I'd like to chase these guys down a bit. I'm not sure where they're retreating to. Right here? Oh, the war's over. Ticking war score got us what we needed, and that's beautiful. So no problem whatsoever. There we go. And now we have plenty of prestige to go after Treveria, and so we shall. We're going to press this guy's claim. They were already attacking us. That's exciting. Are they in a... Was that a defensive war? Apparently. Wait. Yeah, they were already in a war here. That's interesting. We're going to raise just our men-at-arms. That's all we should need. And they'll come on over here once they're done. Actually, they're heading up over this way. I'm going to raise a few extra troops up. Only a few thousand. This is more than enough. This is a very bad plan by them. I don't know why they decided to come in here. They should not have. We're going to split off a few troops here. These guys are going to eventually make their way out over this way. And this guy will be in charge then. They get stack wiped hard. And honestly, that's their whole army. So that's fine. We're going to grab Thoughtful to move into forced vassalage. And this siege is back basically instantly. We're going to head for their capital here. We're at 50% war score already. This war is over, for the record. We'll take their capital here. 70% war score. All looks good. We'll just need to siege a little bit here until we get enough war score. We're never going to have ticking, so that's fine. 30 days on this siege. Wow. Okay. That's a long one. Well, we'll head down over this way next. There we go. Pause has charmed our vassal. Fantastic. I would really, really like to go after this guy. He is a fantastic target if he had good claimants. Well, a good claimant. All we would need is a good claimant. But all of these are so low odds. Or female. Or female. So that's probably not going to end up happening. We should split our siege force back off here. We're going to send them down over this way. And these guys, they're going to come up here and defend the capital. Cool. War will likely be over by the time they get there, actually. Or very close to it. Yeah, it wasn't necessary. Hey, we captured him. Okay, well, we'll enforce those demands, and that is now all our territory. Beautiful. So next up, I would like to eliminate this guy. Unfortunately, we just don't have good claims on him. And we can't do a subjugation on any of these either. Correct? I'm pretty sure we can't subjugate any of these. Actually, that's a decent claim. We'll see if we've got anything better. That's just de jure, basically. Okay. That's all just de jure as well. And no CB. Okay, so that seems fine. I mean, there's a very limited number of enemies left, right? That's for sure. I absolutely think we go after this guy. That gives us a nice little base on the British Isles. So that'll be fine. We'll raise up our troops over here, and we will have to embark. They have about 10k troops. We'll raise a few extra. Not that I think we need them. We'll just be on the safe side. There we go. And about 30 days here. I want to check into our wife situation here. Okay, she's a fortune builder. We should have her on managed domain because that will, of course, allow us to take back another one of these castles, which would be this one. There we go. Okay, so this will be done raising now, and we're just going to go land on their capital. Yeah, it'll cost us a good chunk to embark here, but that's fine. Not concerned about that one. And in we go. Cool. So this will all be our territory. Actually, we could fight them up here instead if we wanted to. But I think we're better off sieging their capital and letting our recently disembarked malice go away. That'll be fine. So there's their capital taken. We got his throne. Okay. Cool. He's trying to embark. I'm actually... Yeah, I'm going to go fight him. I don't want him to embark. We want to stack wipe him instead. Sure, show this guy in. So there's multiple stack wipes. Fantastic. Wow, that was very laggy that quick. Cool. Exciting. 90% war score. These two sieges should finish it for sure. Okay, there we go. We're good. So that is all our territory now. And that gives us a nice little foothold on the British Isles. I do want to eliminate Carthage. I do want to eliminate Beniencia. The question is, how do we go about it? I'd really like to find a decent claimant here. We could abduct one. That is an option, but it's not a good option. And pressing a claimant on the Empire of Carthage isn't very useful. We would actually want to press a claim on one of these kingdoms, I feel like. We might be able to get one of those. Yeah, grim options. Grim options. We may have to piecemeal these, at least for the time being. At least for the time being. I would love to find one here. But again, I feel like we need to piecemeal it. So if we were to do this, there are mediocre claims here. We could do a holy war for kingdom. That is something that we can do now that we've succeeded. Out of curiosity, this is a kingdom tier realm. If we were to take his top level kingdom, I don't think we would get all of this, but this is still a good chunk to get, right? That's going to be the most efficient kingdom that we can go after, I think. That'll be his top level title, but I believe he still has other kingdom level titles that he will hold. But we can go ahead and declare this, and that'll be fine. No problem whatsoever there. That is very noisy. I like it. But it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and next episode, we're going to take a significant chunk of the Iberian Peninsula. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including Casserole, Sigma162, Spartan News, Nick Smarty, Video Games Are Not Real, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time. Boy, that music is loud. And now it's over.